Welcome back to Zwartkops and the Winter Challenge. And of course, always at the Extreme Festival, great entertainment both on and off, with Young Blood Racing coming out just before the MotorMart Volkswagen Challenge. A nice big field and a strong field. They're getting stronger and stronger every time we go racing. Mo Dangle was chatting to me just before the race saying how important it is for the sponsors to have such a strong field of cars and get the exposure that they're getting. Incredible stuff at the front end of Class A, and we've seen some epic battles, but Class B is also seeing a lot of chopping and changing. In Class C, a couple of new contenders coming to join us as well as we head out now for the first race of the day for MotorMart Volkswagen Challenge. There's a man who's looking fired up. Lyle Ramsey has just got better and better in that Munro car. We go on board with Mo, who's had a fantastic qualifying, as you can see, and sits here on the second row. Drops off the line and heads down towards turn one. It looks like Rory Atkinson might just have to slot in behind Lyle Ramsey, and Mo's going to go right behind Valdi Monkeys as they go in there. Behind him, JP van der Walt getting a fantastic start. This is Class B now. Good start from Jacques Smith in Class B. Then it's Junior and Senior with Van Zyl. Looks like a little bit of problems there for Senior getting off the line as they head down there. Junior getting mugged as they go into turn one though. He's side by side and close as that. Van der Merwe, that's Charisse van der Merwe, one of our lady drivers who's made a step up into the Volkswagen Challenge for her first season and already mixing it up with the usual contenders. Foreign Basher just losing out in Class C as they get down into turn two, and it's Van der Merwe who leads things out. Behind that, Gossman lines up, and then it's the cops. Oh man, the taxpayers' money's being well spent there at the back end of the field. At the front end, though, of Class A, it's all about Lyle Ramsey. He's got big pressure coming from Rory Atkinson, and Valdi Monkeys there in third place, just trying to bridge that gap. You can see just how hard they're pushing. And that's a fantastic start from Mo Dangle as well in fourth place, with JP van der Walt, Bevan Masters, and Verolini tucked in behind them. They go through to complete the first lap, and Mo is up into the top four. One of the best starts we've seen out of him. Verolini running a little bit wide. Oh, speaking of running wide, couple of cars getting out of shape and touching each other as well. Little bit of action at the back end. A little bit of sliding out of there, and the Class B is just avoiding all that action as they come through there. There's just cars everywhere. Polos parked left, right, and center. Eric Gander's involved there as well. You can see Ricardo da Silva going side by side with Pit Potgieter as they go into turn one. Closing on the back here, looking for a way through. I think that's Chris Dale just ahead. Yes, it is. Dale, one of the cars involved in that incident. You can see a little bit of damage on the back end of Dale's car. Let's have a look at it from another point of view here. There you can see cars sliding. Gander was one of them that got out of shape. Then Dale is the inside car here, the red and white one, and they've all got through. Fortunately, no need for a safety car. All the cars getting going again. A little bit of issues here for Holiday Senior. He's not quite firing like he was. He's there with Furchie now and fighting hard as they head up to the top of the hill. Trying to close down on Jacques Smith. And unfortunately, Jacques Smith way behind Steon Krill, who's got to the front end now and is disappearing for Class B. Senior diving through on the Dirt Nurse car, trying to find a way past. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. And then just behind him, pushing hard, is Stuart Mack. Stuart Mack applying massive pressure onto the back end of Holiday Senior, and now diving on the inside into G&H Transport corner. Francois Van Zyl coming back at it, and along with him comes Junior. So we're going to have a five-way battle here for second place in Class B's. And that's exactly what you see now in Class C. Two-way battle for the lead. Foreign Basher trying to make up some ground. The Monotronics man trying to find a way back on Davy van der Merwe. Van der Merwe holding him off for now. Van der Merwe's good at this circuit though, so he's definitely going to be a man to watch out for. And pushing just ahead there, of course, of Andy Gossman, who sits in third. They're closing in on the back end of Class B though. There is Eric Gander on the side. Whoa, that's a massive moment there. A big issue between the Class B contenders and sliding right next to where the marshals were attending to Eric Gander. Ryan Essop is one of them by the looks of things, and he's parked on the sideline here on the inside of Volkswagen corner. Back on board with Mo Dangle, and he's now in the thick of it in Class A. Really getting to feel what it's like to fight at the front end of Class A and just putting it all together. That looks like Steon Krill having a problem there on the sideline. They're going past Class B's Krill, who's unfortunately fallen away from the front end, which is going to give Jacques Smith an opportunity to win Class B as Class A heads down into turn one. Valdi Monkeys closing in on the back end of Atkinson. Rory Atkinson doing the same thing to Lyle Ramsey. So Lyle Ramsey now trying to defend right to the checkered flag, and there's not a lot of time left. As they get up onto that back straightaway now, a big move there from Bevan Masters too. Here's the Class B lead battle, and Holiday runs wide. That's Senior onto the dirty stuff, getting it all out of shape. He'll be able to get back on track, I'm sure, but it is not what he wanted down into turn two when he was attempting to go around the outside and find a way past Jacques Smith. Jacques Smith, then you've got Stuart Mack. Junior on the inside now, looking for a chance, and up to second. Great drive there. Good recovery from him as well. The Monitor Net car getting up on the inside of Stuart Mack, and Francois Van Zyl now looking for a chance to spoil their day. Lyle Ramsey coming to the line. Great drive. Almost flag to flag. In fact, it is flag to flag. The flag is out, and Ramsey takes the win ahead of Atkinson. He'll be happy with that. Smith takes it ahead of Junior and Mac, with Franz Van Zyl there in third. And in Class C, it's still on. Oh, big problems at the top of the hill. Basha and Van der Merwe have come together. Who's going to get out the dirty stuff quickest? It's Davy van der Merwe. They've got a big enough lead over third place to get back on track and should be able to still finish first and second in Class C. But you can see just how hard Farhan Basha was pushing. He forced a mistake. The two of them got together, and he's very lucky to survive that. So is Davy van der Merwe. He got back on track. He wasn't holding anything back to get there. There's Farhan in the back with a couple of bits and pieces stuck to his car. But Class C finishes up with some big issues. Look at the front end of that car and look at the wheels. Towed out completely. Confirmation results there. Ramsey taking it ahead of Atkinson and Mikey's, with Bevan Masters beating Mo Dangle, JP van der Walt and Ronaldo Berolini, and Mike B down in 8th place for Class A. In Class B and C, we had some great dices as well. Eventual results going, though, in Class B to Jacques Smith, ahead of Dion Holiday, Stuart Mack, Francois Van Zyl, Charisse van der Merwe, top 5 for her, ahead of Holiday Senior. In Class C's, we saw that epic finish between Davy van der Merwe and Farhan Basha. Let's catch up with Class B winner, Jacques Smith in the Dirt Nurse Polo.
It was a great race. It was clean. There was no bumping on my side. And amazing. Great result for the team. Thank you to all my sponsors, Dirt Nurse, Triplicon. Thank you to Valdu and everybody that's put all the hard work in. This really vindicates that. So, thank you, MotorMart, Challenge, everyone. Thanks. Cheers.
One of the luckiest victors for the day was Class C's Davy van der Merwe.
Had a good start. He dived me a late dive on the last, luckily on the last lap. Managed to finish with a bended suspension and steering. So happy for the results, but have a lot of work to finish on the car now.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars that are going to have to be sorted out in between the two heats of racing here for MotorMart Volkswagen Challenge. A couple of bumpers need replacing, maybe some radiators. I see some tightening being done on some of those cars as well. But we're in for another great race, and this is what happens with MotorMart. They really hold nothing back, and they put on a fantastic show when they get out on the black stuff. Race 2 action about to come your way now. Will Lyle Ramsey be able to do a double on the day? Can Francois Van Zyl do anything about Jacques Smith, or possibly Stuart Mack taking a double? And they're all trying to close down on Stian Kriel. At the front end, though, Class A about to get off the line. As those lights go out, we'll go racing. And you can see just how epic, and look at the tension. It's on the grid. It's absolutely brilliant as they head down towards turn 1 now. Bevan Masters on the inside. Looks like he might get the whole shot. Round the outside comes Lyle Ramsey, though, looking to steal it away from him. He tucks in behind Bevan Masters, and it's Junior who gets a good start off the line. But Francois Van Zyl, a much better start from him. Stuart Mack goes with Francois Van Zyl with Class B as they go into turn 1. Great start there, but Stian Kriel, where did he come from? Where did he find that pace? He gets up, and this is a turnaround. Remember, he didn't quite have the start he wanted, or the finish he wanted, I should say, in the first race. They go down into turn number 2 now. Class C has got there as well. Farhan Basha this time ahead of Davy van der Merwe, so he's going to watch van der Merwe now behind him the whole race and try and keep him there. Elna Cruz on the inside of Gossman, and right at the back there you can see Rainer van Heerden pushing hard in the police car. At the front though, a change-up. It's Lyle Ramsey who's taken the lead again and now looking to control it from the front with Atkinson on his tail. Back on board with Dangle behind Mike B. Mike Babaglia having a super start, much better start from him this time as he comes down into the final corner with the MotorMart car on his tail. JP van der Walt has found a way through there in the JRT Platinum Wheels car to get ahead of Valdi Mankies for third place. And behind them, they all start to line up. Coming down on the brakes now, this is Class B. Stuart Mack under pressure from Jacques Smith. They're all trying to close down on the top 2, have got away ever so slightly there. Smith realizes that he cannot fight behind Stuart Mack too hard because it's going to give Stian Kriel and Francois Van Zyl a chance to get away. It's Junior and Senior just behind there, and Senior the lead car of those two as they came down into turn 1. There he goes, and behind that you can see just starting to line up there, you got Charisse van der Merwe tucking in as the meat in the sandwich between the two holidays. Down on the braking markers now, Farhan Basha under a bit of pressure. You can see looking for a chance to just avoid the pressure that's being applied there by Gossman. Has Van der Merwe hit the front? I think he has. Yes, he has. Darby's got through in Class C as we go back to the battle here in Class A between Mike Babaglia and Mo Dangle. Behind them, Bevan Masters waiting to pick up the pieces if something goes wrong. Little tap on the inside. Oh, this could be Mo's chance to get through. He's got that inside line, but of course it becomes the outside for turn 7, Mix FM. He runs wide. Mo puts the wheel on the dirt, but he's got through, and listen to the revs, revving that Polo beyond its life. Great stuff there from Mo Dangle as they came through turn 7, Mix FM corner. A little bit of issues in the background, somebody putting a wheel on the dirt by the looks of things, and now as they go through turn 1, it is Valdi Mankies trying to get through on JP van der Walt. JP van der Walt hanging on for third place right now, trying to close down on Atkinson and Ramsey. They've opened up a little bit of a margin. I don't think it's going to be easy when you're going to have to go defensive so much to close down on the top two. There's a move from Stuart Mack on Jacques Smith behind Francois Vansel. This is Class B, second place in the Class Bs right now. And they're all trying to catch Steon Creel, who's disappeared at the front end. Look at the gap he's got. He's pulled a massive advantage. He's actually closing in on the back end of Class A. So Steon Creel in the MotorMart car doing a magic job and a massive turnaround for him after race one's disappointment. This is Robbie De Silva in the second of the MotorMart cars into Volkswagen corner. Gets up onto the apex, defending at this stage and pushing as hard as he can, because remember, he's going to have to just maintain a good top 5 finish if he can to stay in the hunt for Class B. Francois Vansel is moving himself up into that Class B contention for championship. There's no doubt about it, with good results at Pekisa and once again here today at Zwartkops. This is Class C now with Class A on their tail. And Class A, Lyle Ramsey, needs to find a way through urgently. He goes up on the inside. Gossman's on the inside. Oh, problems. Is that Basha? Basha's got it out of shape. Basha locks up, trying to put too much pressure onto the leader there, Davy van der Merwe, and that's allowed Lyle Ramsey a little bit of a cleaner run. Behind him comes Atkinson. The blue flags are waving frantically, and they're on to the final lap. So Class C leaders have just been passed by Class A. Here comes second place for Class B, and this time Smith dives on the inside into Volkswagen corner. Little tap between himself and Francois Vansel. Vansel goes off, so does Smith. That is going to be absolutely perfect for the man who was right there with him and diving up the inside. Stuart Mack says, thanks very much. I'll stay out of trouble and take second. The lead for Class A and the win. A double win, in fact, for the Munro car. Great drive from Lyle Ramsey. He's stoked with that one. And Atkinson comes through for second. First place is Davy van der Merwe in Class C with Gossman behind him. They were right behind the Class A contenders. And Class B goes to Steon Creel. A massive advantage for Creel there in Class B. Confirmation of Class A, though, it is Ramsey ahead of Atkinson. JP van der Walt kept monkeys out for 3 and 4. Masters in 5 ahead of Verolini, then Dangor and Andrea Furci. In Class B's, this time it was Steon Creel at the top ahead of Stuart Mack. Jacques Smith had to settle for third place. Charisse van der Merwe getting a fourth place, her best finish ever, beating out Holiday Jr. and Francois Vansel. In Class C, it was Davy van der Merwe yet again at the front, this time Andy Gossman in second place. Let's catch up with Lyle Ramsey after a great day and a double victory.
I can't really count it on even in years. I'm just so thankful for what has happened today, and my team, we've put so much effort into this. And I really have to thank you guys. You guys pushed me on when I wanted to stop. And we've broken the bad luck spell. Let's carry on.
Some small bad luck for Dion Holiday Jr. this weekend.
Yeah, a bit of homework to do on the starts. We've got a bit of a clutch issue, so it doesn't help. And also you can't pass because everyone is doing the same time. So it's rough, but it's a great class to be in. Thanks to my sponsors, MotorMart, St. Parts, St. Works, MotorMart, for everyone that makes it possible. Yeah, thank you.
Another double win coming for Davy van der Merwe in Class C.
Managed to pass him in a few first laps, but yeah, very proud of the results. And yeah, thanks for Lee Thompson for preparing the race after the accident. So yeah.
All this extreme festival of motorsport action is proudly brought to you by Car Care Clinic and MotorMart Clarksdorp.